Welcome to CRM Automate. In this video, we are going to discuss with you uh, Claude and HubSpot integration. This is going to be a Claude and HubSpot integration guide, which you can also download it later from our slide share. But however, we are going to kind of show you exactly one of the most talked about and one of the most useful feature between Claude and HubSpot. HubSpot, which is a CRM, and Claude, which is an AI tool which connects with HubSpot very easily. And let's see what all it can really do. So first of all, we need to understand that there are the kind of benefits that Cloud can give is not just one. It is actually threefold. Cloud can connect to HubSpot and it can help sales, service, and marketing team, plus other teams as well. But we are keeping it to just sales, marketing, and service team for this particular video. And how is going to help sales and how this is going to help marketing or service, we are going to see. So to understand the sales requirements or sales use cases, we have account briefs, we have pipeline triage, follow-up drafts. For marketing, we have campaign analytics, segment building, content briefs, and for service, we have ticket triage, uh, response drafts, escalation analysis. However, this is just the top of the iceberg. There are multiple other things it can really do, which we'll see going forward. So, what exactly is Cloud and HubSpot integration? I think maybe some of you have already tried it, or maybe some of just started to do it, and as you are, then that's why you're exploring here. This is basically an official connector that lets Cloud securely access your HubSpot CRM via the MCP. So it's not a Chrome extension, it's not a Zapier workflow, it's not even a one-way data sync. It's a live two-way conversation between Cloud and HubSpot account or your CRM account, which is scoped to your user's permission. So in our experience, we have integrated with like more than 100 plus CRM that we already have for our clients in order to understand multiple things, and we have now got to a point where we think that we can do a lot of things using Cloud and HubSpot and not just get just the basic information. And how it connects is basically Claude is connecting using the model control protocol with HubSpot, and this is actually a two-way or maybe bi-directional sync that happens between these two. How Claude connects to HubSpot? Well, it's you, then you have Claude based on your regions and plans, then you have MCP connector, you have HubSpot API, and then you have your CRM data. You need to be sure that you have paid accounts for both Claude and at times also for HubSpot because it requires some kind of permission to look at different data. So it's basically permission scoped. Claude sees only what your user can see in HubSpot. So for example, if you are a super admin, Claude would be able to see everything. But if you are not a super admin and if you have only access to maybe some of the pipelines because you are a salesperson, Claude will be able to see only that, right? And second is that every query hits current CRM state. It's never an old export. So everything happens live. So any question you ask or any task that you make Claude do is going to have happen live. It's not going to be stale. And they're auditable rights. So every change Claude makes appears in HubSpot's activity log as well. So if you are a super admin and you know that in the settings section you have activity log, you will be able to see every action that Claude takes. It's actually logged there. So this is a very important slide where we see what Claude can actually do in HubSpot. It can read CRM objects, it can read contacts, companies, deals, tickets, custom objects. It can search with filters, so you can run complex queries across any object types. You can create an update, so insert a new record or patch properties or existing ones. Then you have inspect properties and you have owners. You can actually resolve user ID and find assignable owners, org structure. You can understand the campaign analytics, campaign contacts, and you can also you know uh, do property suggestions, get property suggestions. And in right now what you see here is might appear only like informational purpose, informational thing that Claude can do. But yes, there are certain things which Claude can really action. So in our case, we have been able to create segments. We have been able to delete, or also you know um, update data, right? We have been able to create or understand reports. So, and we have been also able to create sync between some other tools as well. So for example, if we have Apollo and then we want Apollo and we want Plot to go to Apollo and get some data, and then we can actually build sync around multiple other tools as well. So one integration, three team transformations: sales, marketing, and service. From research to outreach, when it comes to sales, we can have pre-call count briefs. Account briefs, you can have pipeline triage in plain English. So basically, this is for information and you can understand it. For marketing, campaign performance on demand, you can get the campaign performance, segment discovery, persona, grounded content briefs. For service, again, we have these three, but these are all only the tip of iceberg. We have from CRM Automate, we have done a lot of different things as well when it came to marketing or service or sales, right? So we have been able to understand the past history, plus we have also been able to kind of generate reports based on what kind of pipeline or what kind of account should we follow, right? What kind of segments, create segments basis the uses or the forecast based on the spend capacity of the B2B or B2C users. I mean, there have been multiple use cases we have been able to achieve. Sorry about this. Okay, now we're going back to the instant account briefs. This is basically only for the sales teams. So we get instant accounts briefs, personalized outreach draft, competitive intel roll-ups, pipeline triage in chat, deal stage hygiene, bulk task creation. So follow up for every unresponded email in one command. It's just that Claude would not send email on your behalf. It will of course create the emails as draft. But yeah, when it comes to this kind of these six tasks, it does very easily for the sales team. Sales prompts that you can just copy and paste today. So for example, number one, if you want account brief, give me a one-page brief on Acme Corp, which is an example company. Before my 3 p.m. call include deal stage, last three touch points, open tickets, key contacts, and red flags. This kind of information helps a lot the sales team in terms of before getting in touch with the account or the contact. Then we have this second one, which is pipeline triage. Show every deal in decision making brought in stage that hasn't had an activity logged in last 14 days. As you can see, this kind of information can be really helpful, right? And if you also log this information somewhere, if you also make it do things like it should let you know whenever these things happen, then things become very easier and very efficient. For deal hygiene, list all deals where the close date is in the past, but the stage is still open. Propose updates for each one. So as you can see, these are the three use cases we are talking about. Then we go to marketing. We get conversational reporting, attribution sanity checks, schema audit. Then we have segment discovery, persona grounded beliefs. Then we have life cycle diagnosis. Right? These from the marketing team point of view or from the CMO point of view, these six use cases are can be very useful and efficient. And the prompts that we have here is, for example, in order to understand the performance or segmentation or contact or content brief. Like for example, if you go to the segment, find every contact who opened the last three product emails, work at a company with 200% employees and hasn't been contacted by the sales in 30 days. As you can see, this is so effective and this is so important. This information can come directly in the Cloud interface, the Cloud UI, instead of just creating the segment. And if you want, it can also create segment for you. Likewise, we have content brief and the performance brief. You can take this prompt and try it at your end, or if you have some other ideas, you can use it accordingly. Then we go to the service team. We have the pre-call customer briefs, draft grounded in history, onboarding tickets, ticket triage at scale, churn, risk, early warning, bulk ticket updates. These are six use cases. And then we have the three prompts for renewal briefs, triage, as well as reply draft. So you can always see that these are the some of the use cases you can use. Just copy the prompt. Like for example, we have show all open high priority tickets older than 5 days, grouped by owner, flag any with no activity in the last 48 hours. The efficiency is the key here, and Claude helps you achieve that. And you might ask this question that HubSpot also has HubSpot Breeze, right? And why do we really need to use Claude? Claude. Now this is where we come to the comparison. In Claude, where it lives basically, Claude, as you can see, is a chat desktop and mobile tool. Uh, However, HubSpot Breeze lives inside HubSpot UI itself, so you have to go to the desktop and then use it there. Uh, Best for cross-object analysis, briefs, long-form drafts. However, HubSpot Breeze is best for in-context microassist in record views. Work outside HubSpot, yes, Claude does, combined with files, web, and other connectors. I mean, you can give it multiple other files, any past records, any other data, and Claude is going to go to analyze and visually present information so for you so that you can understand and act accordingly. However, HubSpot Breeze operates within HubSpot only. Right? Then we have conversational depth. It's multi-turn. Claude is multi-turn, holds context across long threads. HubSpot Breeze is very task specific. And when it comes to cost model, Anthropic subscription you need to have separate from HubSpot, and this one is bundled with HubSpot Trier. I'm talking about HubSpot Breeze, and I have seen in my experience, it does not. I mean, it's very common that the way you use Claude is how it. If you have a very complex query and if you are ask Claude to do very complex, query in HubSpot, then according to how you use it generally, that's how it's also use its tokens. So use both Breeze for in-product microassist and Claude for cross-object thinking works, briefs, and drafts that combine HubSpot data with external context. So, is the integration secure? Yes. Here's why. Like you see, OAuth scoped, Claude inherits the connecting users' HubSpot permissions. Can't see it in HubSpot, Claude can't see it either. No bulk data export. The connector, queries on demand. No background sync copying your database into Claude. You don't need to do that unless and until you really have any strategy or any context that you want to give Claude. Then you have auditable rights, Anthropic data policies, and then you have revocable uh, anytime. Disconnect from Claude settings, and we keep doing that. From our times as well, we keep doing disconnecting it from one HubSpot and we connect it to other HubSpot based on our requirements. So yes, connect HubSpot to Claude in 5 steps. Open Claude settings, go to connectors, find HubSpot connector, click connect, approve OAuth scopes, pick HubSpot user, and start prompting. It does not take more than 3 minutes, and no developer is required. Quick answer to most common questions: can Claude send emails from HubSpot? No, like I mentioned, can only create drafts. It will not send any emails. Will Claude train on my CRM data? Anthropic does not train on customer data by default. Verify per plan. Does it cost extra? No extra fee. You need a Claude subscription and an HubSpot account. Does it work with custom objects? Yes, it works with HubSpot custom objects. Can my whole team connect? Each user connects their own, preserves per user permission scoping. Can it build workflows? No. Claude can spec the workflow conceptually. You build it in HubSpot. I mean, in our experience, we have also done things like step by step. We have gotten guidance from Claude in order to create workflow wherever we need it. but no, it does not build a workflow for you. So how you can really adopt: day one, connect; day 2 to 3, pick one workflow, right? Day 4 to 10, run it daily, and day 11 to 14, measure. Time set, no adoption rate. Adoption follows real-time savings. If you want more automation playbooks, visit us at crmautomate.com. And for the link of this particular presentation, we'll provide it on the description of this video. Thank you.